What's up guys, Rocco 521 here, and today I'm going to be doing another custom painted minifigure showcase. This is on my custom Boondock Saints minifigures. As you can see on the right we have Connor Mcmanus, played by Sean Patrick Flannery, and then on the left we have Murphy Mcmanus, played by Norman Reedus. Boondock Saints was a movie that came out in the late 90s. It was like a vigilante justice movie. These two brothers who are, you know, very religious, very Irish. They get this sort of a vision at night that like God is calling down to them, saying that they have to rid the world of evil. So they essentially become these vigilantes that kill, but they only kill bad people. Like they kill like people involved in like drug trade and like different criminals throughout the city. So it's you side with them. I mean, they're killing people, but they're killing bad people. You know, it's kind of like an anti-hero type thing. And then you've got Willem Dafoe playing a cop, chasing after them. And then you've got David Rocco, who's hilarious as kind of like their side companion, partner type character. I almost consider making him because he's hilarious as well. But it's a really funny, just kind of, I wouldn't say it's not always funny, but it's, I think, fun, kind of more fun and turn your brain off type of movie, just like a fun action movie with some really great music and just kind of some good different lessons and some really good speeches throughout it. And it's just a really fun action movie from the late 90s. The second one is complete garbage. I hate it. It's one of the most generic, boring movies I've ever seen in my life, but the first one is a really fun, really solid movie. So I decided to make the two brothers. Like I said, their outfits are essentially matching. I'll kind of just go over them. As you can see, it's kind of hard to tell with the lighting, but they're both wearing like these blue jeans with brown shoes painted on. I used the plumber minifigure pants, so they've got like the pockets on, just kind of like for extra detail on the legs, as you can see. They're both painted in like black turtlenecks. You can see the the paint for the shirt goes up onto their old neck area on their head. You see just different creases in their shirts. You can see on both of them. I painted their rosaries right on there. That was kind of a last minute detail, but it adds some nice color to the figures and just kind of a fun little detail that kind of makes them stand out a little bit more. They're not just all wearing, it's not just black and blue then. You can see they're both carrying their silencer guns that they sport throughout the majority of the movie. You can see on their hands they have the Reedus Akitas tattoos printed on there. I just kind of painted that on with like little black squiggles. I thought that would just be like a fun detail. I don't normally do hand painting because it tends to rub off really easily, but it was such a kind of a crucial detail that I had to put it on there. You can just see the back of their coats. There's not really much to them. I didn't really paint the back of the collar. Anytime I decide to do that, anytime I paint the back of the collar or any sort of back detail on a paper, construction paper coat, it just always ends up looking really bad, so I decided not to do it. Their heads are actually, I'll just kind of take this one's hair off so you can kind of just prove a point, but they're both wearing just these faces, and then I just custom painted the faces onto the front, or onto the back of the heads. I normally don't like painting faces, but considering they're both wearing sunglasses and the eyes are really like the main detail that's hard to get right, I wasn't too concerned. So you can see the sunglasses, I tried my best to match them. You can just see different creases in their face. If I can maybe focus in on this one's face right here, you can just see he's got different lines. Like cheekbone lines. You can see he's got a little bit of a goatee, and then his mouth. As I said, the faces were completely painted by me. You can see the sunglasses and everything. And if we go over to this one, as you can see, kind of similar thing. This one, it says of course Norman Reedus, so I try to kind of base it on like how I made my Daryl figure in the past. So you can see he's got like the sunglasses, just some more kind of jaw lines. He's got the signature mole that he has. Then just like a little small mustache and a little bit of a goatee underneath. And they've both kind of got like frowning, angry looking faces. Their coats, you can just kind of see the little lapels I painted on, and then the 3 buttons on the bottom. And yeah, they're pretty simple figures. They didn't take too long to make. The faces were somewhat of a pain, but overall they're pretty simple to make. I'm really happy with them. I think the Boondock Saints is a really fun movie. And I just really want to kind of make these figures to kind of I don't know, just celebrate. Anytime I make figures from a movie, it's because I really enjoy the movie. I don't just I'm not the kind of customizer that makes figures before I've even seen the movie. Like some of the people that made The Last Jedi customs before they saw the movie, and then were sorely disappointed in the movie and kind of regretted making the figures. I always wait until after I watch something before I make figures from it, because if I make a figure from it, it means it's something I really like, and it's something that I really want to customize, or something I really want to make and kind of proudly display in my collection, if that makes any sense. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed them. Let me know if you've seen the Boondock Saints down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. It's like I said, one of my favorite action movies of all time, and I would greatly appreciate you guys commenting, and I'd love to talk about it with you. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Peace out.